Chat. An 80-year-old nun, bro. An 80-year-old nun is going to prison for embezzling over $835,000. I ain't gonna lie, man. Let her go, bro. Free her. Free her, man. She's 80. She finessed the game. Well, hold on. First, we need to see how she finessed and who she finessed. Then again, a bag is a bag. Who really cares? Because the government really be finessing us. It finessing everybody. So like, why should we feel sympathy? Come on now.
I have an Xbox and I feel my sexuality shifting a bit. Thankfully, I own a PC.
Guess this nun didn't think the vow of poverty.
She's a nun?
Guess this nun didn't think the vow of poverty applied to her. Sister Mary Margaret Kruper is a Catholic nun who was just sentenced to 1 year and 1 day in a federal prison.
Wait, 1 year?
Prosecutors say the 80-year-old nun embezzled over $835,000.
Wait, then just
$5.
they might as well just.
I want to see your hair.
They might as well just leave her alone.
$5,000 from St. James Catholic School in Torrance, California. Sister Mary was principal of the school for almost 30 years before she retired in 2018. For about 10 years, she diverted funds from school tuition and charitable donations into secret accounts, but it wasn't discovered until she retired. And what is a nun doing with that much money? Trips to Las Vegas, Reno, and Temecula, and large gambling expenses, according to Sister Mary's plea agreement. The Catholic Church Diocese chose not to press charges against Sister Mary, but the Torrance Police Department, the FBI, and IRS Criminal Investigation Unit conducted an investigation.
You know why they probably chose not to press charges? She probably split some, bro. She probably split some with them, bro. She broke some bread with him.
Allegations against her. She pled guilty to fraud and money laundering charges in July 2021 and will have to turn herself in to the Federal Bureau of Prisons by June 7th to start her sentence. Prosecutors say she stole the equivalent of the tuition of 14 different students per year, all while telling parents there was no money for an awning at school and no money for field trips.
Man, free her, bruh.
I'm TC Newman.
Free her, man. Fuck them kids. Nah, that's fucked up.
Snacky donated
That is fucked up, but come on, bruh.
In the head.
Yo, get the fuck out, bruh. Just leave, dude. Just leave, man. Okay. I don't know if y'all remember this, but there was a mom accused of deep faking a cheerleader. This was like a while ago.
Yo, Dante, love ya, man. Been watching you for a while. First time donating also. Got any tips for Twitch streaming? I am a beginner. Solo T.
Yes, do what you want to do, not do what everybody tells you you should do. Trust me. Trust me, bro. So there was a mom accused of deep faking a cheerleader's picture of her like vaping. And the charges have been dropped. The charges have been dropped.
I worked my whole life to get where I am. I worked my whole life to get where I am, and it was taken away from me in a heartbeat.
Rafael Spone's arrest in March last year made big headlines. She's the mom accused of creating deep...
I ain't gonna lie, we was definitely on her head, bro. We was definitely... I was definitely on her head.
Wondering if you could react to... JK love you 6.
Late too many 6.
To trash her daughter's rivals on the cheerleading squad.
Yeah, see, the way the story came out, it was made to where like she deep faked the other girls smoking a vape to try to get her kicked off so that her daughter can then get in. That's how the story came out.
A mom arrested, accused of making fake videos.
Her daughter, Allie, was a cheerleader on the Victory Vipers, one of the most competitive cheerleading squads in Pennsylvania. Last year, several parents were sent videos and anonymous texts complaining about their daughter's behavior on social media. This one appears to show a cheerleader vaping. Prosecutors called it a deep fake, just like this video showing Queen Elizabeth dancing. Prosecutors now say they have no evidence that she faked any of the videos and dropped that charge, but she still faces a criminal trial for harassment.
Okay.
Over text, she allegedly sent other parents complaining about their daughter's behavior, a charge she also denies. Robert Birch is her attorney.
Unfortunately, my client has been tried in the court of public opinion long before this case has ever come to trial. and it's sad.
It's impacted my life in so many ways. From
Did she get her lips done? Because in the picture, her shit was like this.
losing jobs, friends, family. It's basically
Look at that. Look how tiny them lips are.
L15 donated
What the fuck?
$5. If this mom did this to teenage girls, imagine what she did in her teenage years to her peers.
True, but she looked old, so they probably didn't even have deepfake back then.
living in a complete
What?
living
I'm dead.
nightmare
Like, look at her
that you
lips.
just
Like,
can't
look
get
at them
out
now.
The girl in the video, Maddie Heim, insisted to Inside Edition last March that the video was manipulated to make it look as if she was vaping.
Or did you say that because you didn't want to get in trouble for vaping? Come on, sis. Which one is it? Chat, who y'all believe? Do y'all think the mom really deep faked her so that she can get kicked off the team so the child can get on? Or do you think the kid is saying that she got deep faked so she don't get in trouble for vaping? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why she's trying to get the charges dropped, or sees charge dropped, or she got a charge dropped. So I don't know, bro.
I was
Both of them? How can it be both? Honestly, I mean, who cares about either of them? I just want the truth, damn it. Actually, I don't care, bro.
shocked, like surprised and scared because
It's just a funny story. Like, really?
I didn't know who would be like able to manipulate a video like that because it looked really real.
We showed the video to a deepfake expert.
Because this video is actually a video of another video being displayed on a screen, it's not really possible for us to reach any conclusive decisions.
So the mystery deepens. Rafael's daughter Allie says the hardest part of this saga has been seeing her mom suffer.
Yo, she don't even want to hug her.
Conclusive
You see how resistant she is? Like, it's like a stranger was coming in for a hug.
decisions.
So the mystery deepens. Rafael's daughter Allie says the hardest part of this saga has been seeing her mom suffer.
It breaks my heart because she's the person I care about the most, and seeing her just like completely change, it makes me upset.
L script. Look at her face! Look at her face! Yo, hello? Who's falling for this? Who's believing this? It makes me upset. Was that it? Was that the take? Like,
Completely change, it makes me upset.
okay. Now I definitely think the mom, did do the deep fake. I think the mom did do the deep fake, and I think the daughter was in it as well. And now they trying to get out this shit, man. Anyway, she lying like hell. Anyway, the other day somebody had asked me, yo, Dante, how do you feel about the Joe Rogan? How do you feel about the Joe Rogan thing? And are you gonna stop being a fan of him, bro? Who said I was a fan, bro? Like, it's fucking Joe Rogan. He's everywhere. Like, it is what it is, bro. But I did want to see this like video about it. Obviously, the shit is censored, so we not finna hear him say like, you know, all the crazy shit. But I just want to see what's going on, man.
Fallout today for embattled Joe Rogan. More fallout today for embattled
More
Joe
fallout
Rogan
today.
following his apology for repeatedly
Back
using
up.
the N-word years ago.
My sincere and humble apologies. I wish there was more that I could say, but all of this is just me talking from the bottom of my heart. It makes me sick watching that video.
Oh, don't. Like, I hate when people say it makes me sick, the doing this, that, and third. It would make sense if it was like a slip up and it was like in one video, but like, dude, there's literally a compilation, bro. You was comfortable saying it in the videos, bro. Like, just stop, bro. Just be like, yo, I didn't think it was a big deal. I honestly didn't think it was a big deal. And when I said it, I was using it in like the context of what I was talking about. Like, I was reading it from something. I was quoting somebody. I was like, bro, just say you thought it was okay if you were saying it in proper context. Like, to say you're disgusted, it just doesn't seem for real.
The troubling video sparking the uproar went viral over the weekend, and we should warn you, it's difficult to watch.
You know,
well, it's not that difficult to watch when, like, there's just, like, you know, it kind of takes away the shocking value from it.
saying the word
Today, Spotify condemned Rogan's language, but said it would not remove his popular podcast from its streaming service. At the same
We condemn him, but he bringing us a lot of money, bruh. You know, it is what it is. You know, the money talks, bruh.
same time, Rogan has agreed to delete an additional.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the Joe Rogan? That shit fucked up, man. That shit really fucked up. So do you plan on firing him? What he did was messed up. Yeah, but do you plan on firing him? That's my. I gotta go. I gotta go. This is my Lyft. This is my Uber, bro.
70 episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience. I do not believe that silencing Joe is the answer, writes Spotify CEO. We should have clear lines around content and take action when they are crossed. But canceling voices is a slippery slope.
Oh, now canceling voices is a slippery slope? Now canceling voices is a slippery slope.
Action when they are crossed, but canceling voices is a slippery slope. 7 days ago, The Rock expressed support for Rogan over allegations that he was spreading disinformation about COVID-19. But in the wake of the N-word controversy, he is now saying, "I was not aware of his N-word use. Learning moment for me." Image consultant Mike Paul,
not my friend The Rock,
says Rogan's apology may not be enough to save his brand.
They trying to drag the Rock into this, bro. Leave him alone, man. He's making videos with his daughter. Like, he can't do any wrong. Stop. Don't drag him into this.
And
if Joe Rogan is getting best counsel right now, today, on this issue, it will include how many people and how many brands and how many shows have gotten away with using the N-word in history. I can assure you, not many.
Fox Business Network anchor Liz Clayman.
Spotify is in a very difficult position. It's between a rock and a hard place. I mean, they've got this podcast star for
Is that supposed to be a pun? Leave The Rock alone, bitch.
whom they paid $100 million reportedly to sign this deal. And why did they see Joe Rogan as so valuable? Because he's outspoken and controversial. But it's kind of a double-edged sword here.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't really be watching like the Joe Rogan podcast or things like that. I think I watched when Dave Chappelle was up there. I think Kevin Hart was up there and shit like that, but I never really watched it in depth, so it's like, this don't really affect me. And even if it did, it's just like another white dude saying the hard R. Is like, this shit really ain't nothing new, man. I mean, like, at this point, like, I'm surprised if there's a white dude that's famous that ain't said it yet. At this point, that ain't said it yet. If I'm being completely honest, man. At the end of the day, he still got his job. The worst that people can do to try to, like, make him get pulled down from Spotify is just keep tweeting about it or some shit like that. And let's be honest, man. People are gonna lose interest or completely forget about it and then be mad at the next thing. We just need another celebrity to do some fucked up shit, and then they're just gonna move on to them. And then Joe Rogan's gonna be like chilling, bro. He's gonna be chilling.